Hey all, hope everything's going good for you guys today, and welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to share with you a real quick unexpected adventure I had today. As you see right now, winter's upon us here in Alaska, and we've had quite a big dump of snow and actually cold temperature. We got like hoarfrost all over these trees, and it's really cool. One of the things I like to do this time of year is look for one of two things. One is river otters, and one's owls. They're really rare captures, and this time of year I can really find them. And I've got a creek and a couple ponds I can check every day along the trails. And I can also find red fox, woodpeckers, and things like that, and some raptors along here. And so I hit my first pond, nothing. Walking the creek, and it's just dead. No birds, no fox, no nothing. It's just quiet. So I get to the second pond, and I look to my left, and I see something in the tree. It's a little dark shape, pretty small. And I'm thinking, oh, hopefully it's a saw-whet or boreal. So I got a little bit closer. It's a kingfisher, a belted kingfisher, a little male kingfisher. The reason I know it's a male is females have a brown stripe from their side and across their chest, and males don't have this. So I have a couple of brown spots, but I still think it's a male. But sure enough, he's sitting in that tree watching this little bit of water. It's about like, about that long, about this wide, just watching it. And apparently he's got a few good fish already, or at least gone hunting a little bit in the water, because he had ice over the top of his head and on the back of his wings, and some of his feathers were kind of even tied up on his wings from the ice to catch it in there. So he sat in that tree, and just really cool. I tried to get as close as I could. I was using the Nikon Z9 with the 2-to-500 5.6 lens at the time. And of course it's blue hour. No light whatsoever. Still no light right now. It's pretty dark. And I hope these planes aren't too loud. Anchorage is pretty much just one big airport. There's airports everywhere, and I'm close enough for the jets to keep flying by, and they're in the distance. But if you hear a lot of plane noise, that's what it is. But anyway, back to the kingfisher. So I'm photographing this guy, and it's like it says blue hour. It's too dark. And so I'm shooting about 1/320th to 1/500th just to get the light on, just enough light to take a picture of that bird. And I'm sitting around 5,000 to 10,000 ISO. So it's really, I really couldn't increase my shutter speed. And sure enough, little dude flew out of the tree, and I snapped the shots, and I get it. The autofocus hit him really good. The autofocus I use for birds on this, I use the subject tracking, and I use the all area automatic mode, where it decides which mode it wants to use. That tends to work the best for birds for me. It locked on and hit it. Problem I had, 1/500th of a second, so there's a lot of motion blur in the bird, but it stayed with it. It hit it, did the best it could. Is my mistake on that. I couldn't raise that shutter because it just flew off. But anyway, he flew out on the pond, landed on a couple sticks and stuff, and on the pond. And this pond has an open area of water, then it has a channel and a couple little S channel, and so the snow builds up and then drops down. He landed on a couple sticks along that creek, or along the pond, excuse me. But from my angle, I'm seeing the snow and just his little head poking out. So it's really cool. But I just wanted to share that adventure with you and show you the video and show you the pictures that came out. It was just a really fun, exciting day. And that's all I captured this morning. So I'm going to go out and hit a few more spots. Just let you know, there should be a fox video coming out with the Z9. And I've also got a river otter that I'm really excited about to show you guys. And I got another review or two coming out on some products that I've been playing with that I really like, that I bought recently. But anyway, you guys have a good holiday, and I'll see you in the next video. You take care.